Money talks, but money invested talks louder. Find out how you can start growing your money and pay yourself first at payyourselffirst.coza. Expresso is at Cape Town's Taj Hotel to gain more valuable financial insight.
Imagine that for the longest time, you've studied hard, you've worked yourself up in your career, and you've provided for your family. And now it's time to retire. Only looking at your bank account, there's not enough money to do so comfortably. It's a scary thought, right? But one that many South Africans must face. But it can be prevented if you learn to think like an investor. Today, I'm here to meet up with Feroz Basa from Old Mutual Investment Group, who's going to shed some light on the importance of investing and saving for the future.
Making the right investment decisions to grow your life savings is the purpose of a portfolio manager. Old Mutual Investment Group's Feroz Basa shares his passion about looking after your money and how you can think like an investor.
Feroz, you're a portfolio manager at Old Mutual Investment Group. Tell me a bit more about what that job entails.
Yes, Kat, I get that question often. My own kids don't understand exactly what I do, but simplistically, when you invest money as a client in Old Mutual, that cash comes to us, the Old Mutual Investment Group, and I form part of a team that manages roughly 30 billion rands worth of equities. So we take that cash and invest it in the stock market. So you, as an investor, get access to shares listed on the JSE.
So explain that to me, the process of when I, as an investor, put money into Old Mutual. What happens to it? Where does it go to?
I'm not the only one in the team that manages the fund. We're a team of 13 investment professionals, analysts and portfolio managers who cover the entire spectrum of the Johannesburg Stock Exchange. And basically what we do is we determine whether a share is worthy of entering a client's portfolio. And how we do that is we do our work on the company and analyze the company financials, look at the industry the company operates in, and then build our own financial models of what we think is going to happen in that company. So if we think the company is cheap, we then add it into our portfolio. And clients get access to those portfolios through many investment vehicles. A simple way is probably the unit trust option.
Is there a way that we can simplify that by giving some examples of some investments that you've gone into and the returns they've shown?
Yes, I think investments that clients would understand are very simple. And, you know, Sasol's a very good example because we all moan about the petrol price. I mean, my wife constantly tells me how this is becoming more and more of a burden. But I keep telling her she mustn't panic because our investments are invested in our fund, and I have a big holding in Sasol. So, you know, we added Sasol at around 350 Rand, and it's close to 500 Rand. So, you know, when clients are moaning about this increase in their petrol bill, they can actually benefit from that via the investments in funds like we have. So the next time she goes and fills a tank, she knows she's actually benefiting from the profits that they make.
So all of this talk about saving and investment is all with the end goal of retiring comfortably and having enough funds to do so. So when is the right time to start thinking about retirement and saving?
Yes. The word retirement is synonymous with old people. And people generally think, you know, retirement, I'll think of it when I'm older. But the reality is that less than 5% of South Africans can retire comfortably. And, you know, people are living longer. With the advent of medical technology, you know, people are living longer, so they need more funds for retirement. So I think it's important that from day one, you actually start saving for retirement.
So Feroz, if I'm watching this at home and I'm in the right kind of space and time of my life to start saving or investing, where do I find the relevant information to do so?
Old Mutual has made it simple. You can access their website, Old Mutual Unit Trust website. It's omut.co.za, or you can contact an Old Mutual Financial Services advisor who will take you through the entire spectrum of product available to suit the client's needs.
Fantastic. Feroz, thank you very much.
Are you ready to become an investor? Join us again next week as we explore the options available to you. You play hard and work smart, but how are your investments? Find tools and calculators at payyourselffirst.coza and map your goals.